Hi guys. First No, not here. There, that seems a bit better. Seems a bit more auspicious. Saying thank you to you. Thank you to 100 subscribers. It seems so far away, even back in January when I had 30. I was pleased with that. But reaching 100 after what seems like such a short time for me, thank you. I am so impressed with you all. Now I've come out to here, which is Eglinton Castle, which is about half a mile from my home. One of 3 castles in my hometown. And I just wanted to show you something of it.
I had intended to read this out in front of the castle, but unfortunately here in Scotland it's summer holidays, so all my footage had kids climbing around in the background, and they're not my kids, so I had to edit them out. So I'm afraid what you've got on the screen is just whatever footage I could stitch together, which didn't really feature any kids in it. But what I'm trying to show you, what Scottish castles have that most fantasy castles don't, are windows. Easily accessible, low windows. Because Scottish castles aren't really castles. They weren't built as defensive structures. They were built as fancy homes for the nobility. You see, the Scots clans weren't massive castle builders. Being basically extended families, they tended to live in more traditional crofts and lodges. Although there were a few notable exceptions to this, ancient castles which do exist across the country. But most of the castles which do survive are either reconstructed or were constructed much later on after the union with England. For example, Eglinton Castle as seen here wasn't actually built until 1800, and its ruined state isn't down to it being an ancient construction withered by age, as the house was abandoned only in 1925, but it was then used during the Second World War for target practice by the military. It was then left in a dangerous state until 1973, when it was rationalised into the remains that can still be seen today. Anyway, visiting the castle and telling you very briefly about it is just something I'd do for a change, and just to give myself an excuse to put up a video to thank each and every one of you. Thank you very much for subscribing, but most of all, you look after yourselves, and I'll catch you later. Bye.